Hi, this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and I am the head coach for JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, a site where you can get answers to your questions from me and access to great information to help you with your job search. You know, all my books and guides to job hunting are available there as part of your membership. There are articles I've written, curated videos. There's a podcast. There's a whole host of things available at JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. Come over to the site and join. I'd love to help you with your job search, not as a recruiter, but coaching you to success. Now, the question for today is, and I just want to make sure I have the language right, do recruiters even use resumes anymore? Well, let me start with the succinct answer. Yes, recruiters use resumes. Here's what's going on. You may be reached out to, and I think that's in the note for the show. You may be being reached out to by recruiters through LinkedIn, through different social networks that you belong to, where they're trying to find you and they're reaching out to you based upon something that they learned about you. So, for example, if you're on GitHub and they see that you're in certain areas, they know what you do generally. But if it's a third-party recruiter or a corporate recruiter for that matter, they want to know more. So, but they're talking to me. Yes, but the person who's going to talk to you after them needs to know more. And yes, they will interview you, but they're going to want to see a resume. You see, for a lot of job hunters, they're confusing the being the hunter with the being hunted. So, for example, if someone's reaching out to you, you're being hunted, and they're trying to get some preliminary information from you in order to determine whether or not you actually do have the experience that they're looking for. If you're the hunter, well, you have a resume. You're sending it to hiring managers, recruiters, posting it on job boards. You're doing a lot of obvious things where you're hunting. But it sounds like from the question that you're in the role of being hunted. And as such, the initial contact isn't coming from a resume unless it's one that lives in their applicant tracking system or in their database, and they're sourcing you from there to see how you've evolved since the last time they've been in contact. And there, an agency may look to update the resume. They may do it themselves so that they have an advantage. Here's how the thinking about advantage works. If you've decided that you're open to the job that they're representing, sometimes recruiters are afraid that if you update your resume, that you're now going to send it to other people, because after all, you've decided you're willing to look at other choices. So while you're looking at theirs, you might look at someone else's. They'd rather do the resume update for you. But overall, if a firm is reaching out to you, they're hunting you, and they're doing it on the basis of old information that they found you on LinkedIn, that they found you somewhere else, and you appear to be discussing things that matter to them. But they're going to circle back and want the resume if they're in a corporation. And a third-party recruiter, they may or may not want the resume. The resume will give more details of how you got to where you are, some of the choices that you've made, some of the ways that you've excelled or been mediocre in your career. They're going to want to know more than a simple conversation is going to provide them. So again, firms use resumes. Recruiters, both corporate and third-party recruiters, use resumes. And there's just no getting around it, and it's actually to your benefit. I'm Jeff Altman. Hope you found this helpful. My website is JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. Come over to the site, join, ask away. I don't always answer questions on YouTube. You've got a lot more, and more importantly, they're unique for your situation. Ask away over there. I'd love to help you. Have a great day. Take care.